My name is Madeline, and at 28 years old, I was making dinner Thursday night when my boyfriend, 26, came out of the bedroom in that black dress, the one that costs more than my car payment. Full makeup, the expensive perfume, heels clicking on the floor. Where are you headed? Ow. Didn't even look up from his phone. Cool, which place? Wanted to pick you up later. He stopped, turned, and I saw it in his eyes before he even spoke. Oh my God, stop acting like my dad. I don't need permission to go out. I'm a grown adult. I wasn't asking permission. You were just what? Tracking me? Monitoring me? This is exactly why Danny says you're controlling. I'm 26 years old. I don't owe you a GPS location every time I leave the house. I literally just asked which bar, and I don't have to tell you. We're not married. You're my girlfriend, not my keeper. Stop being so insecure. He grabbed his purse, the one I bought him, $340 at some boutique. He dragged me to it. You're absolutely right, I said. He paused at the door. What? You don't need permission. You're an adult. Have fun tonight. Suspicious look. Then he smiled. Finally, thank you. Door closed. His Uber pulled up 30 seconds later. I could see from the window. He got in. Gone. I stood there for maybe 2 minutes, then pulled out my phone and opened my carrier's app. His line, the one on my family plan, the one I'd added him to 10 months ago when he moved in, made sense. Then I got a discount. He saved money. Everybody wins. $140 per month total for both our lines. He was supposed to Venmo me $70 monthly. Check my Venmo. Last payment from him months ago. Suspended his line. Took 3 clicks. Then I looked around my apartment, the place I've been renting for 3 years. Madeline, my name only. $1,350 per month. He paid me $650 for his half, or was supposed to, pulled up my records. He hadn't paid rent in 2 months. Owed me $1,300. The Netflix showing Friends reruns on the TV. My account. Hulu. Mine. Spotify. He played literally 8 hours a day. Mine. Even the internet. My name. My bill. $85 per month. And that car. My old Civic sitting in the parking spot downstairs. Title in my name. Insurance in my name. $130 per month. Registration in my name. He'd been borrowing it for work since his car died 6 months ago. Kept saying he'd take over the insurance next month. 6 months later, still hadn't happened. Started doing math. Phone $280 owed. Rent $300 owed. Car insurance $780 owed. 6 months at $130. Total $2,360. He stumbled in at 3:17 a.m. Knew because I was still up working. Hey baby, slurred, drunk, rier of something expensive, I definitely don't wear. Have fun, the best. See, nothing bad happened. You worry too much. He kicked off his heels. Danny says, you have trust issues. Glad you're safe. He was snoring in the bedroom 10 minutes later. I left for work at 6:30 a.m. He had the day off. Left him sleeping. My phone rang at 11:43 a.m. Unknown number. Hello, why isn't my phone working? Because I suspended your line. You what? Suspended it. You said you don't need me acting like your dad. So I stopped acting like your girlfriend too, starting with the phone plan you haven't paid for in 4 months. Silence. Then, are you serious right now? Very. Turn it back on. I need my phone. Get your own plan then. You're an adult, right? Adults have their own phone plans. This is ridiculous. Over one comment. Over $280 in unpaid phone bills, over $1,300 in unpaid rent, over $780 in unpaid car insurance. But sure, one comment. I was going to pay you when you make about $1,500 a month working part-time retail. Your half of rent alone is $650. Utilities are $90. Phone was $70. That's $800 out of $1,500. You have $690 left over monthly. Where's it going? That's none of your business. You're right, which is why I'm removing myself from your financial situation entirely. Get your own phone plan. You can't just... Hung up. He burst through the door 40 minutes later. His friend must have driven him. We need to talk. I'm working. I was on my laptop at the kitchen table. I don't care. You can't just cut my phone off. My phone plan, my decision, that's not how relationships work. In relationships, people pull their weight, or at least try to. Started crying. Real tears. I've been struggling. I asked you to be patient. I was patient for months while you went to brunch every weekend, while you got your nails done every other week at $60 a pop. Well, you bought that dress you're wearing to go out with the girls. So now you're monitoring my spending? Nope, just noticing you have money for fun, but not for rent. I can't believe you're doing this to me. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm just not doing things for you anymore. He grabbed his keys, my keys to my car, off the counter. Where are you going? Out, and you can't stop me. You're right, I can't, but that's my car. I need it for work. Then you should have been paying the insurance like you promised 6 months ago. He left anyway. Took the car. Tires squealed out of the parking lot. Called the police non-emergency line. My car was just taken by my ex-boyfriend without permission. Gave them the plate number, make, model, his description. They said they'd handle it. Her mom called 20 minutes later. How dare you, calling the cops on him? He took my car without permission. That's theft. He's been driving that car for months with my permission, which I revoked. He took it anyway. That's literally theft. What kind of man does this? The kind who's tired of being used as a free phone plan, free housing, and free car service. He's your boyfriend. You're supposed to support him. I did for months while he spent his money on everything except his responsibilities to me. You're going to ruin his life over money. He ruined this relationship by treating me like a free ride. I'm just enforcing basic boundaries. He called me things I won't repeat and hung up. The cops called at 4:22 p.m. We located your vehicle at an address you provided. The driver returned it voluntarily once we explained the situation. He's been warned that taking it again would result in arrest. Car was back in my spot by 5 p.m. Keys left with the leasing office. Logged into my insurance. Removed him as a listed driver. Saved $35 per month immediately. Update 1. He moved out that weekend. Well, his mom and his friend moved him out. Showed up Saturday morning with a U-Haul. His mom wouldn't even look at me. His friend kept shooting me dirty looks while loading boxes. My ex-boyfriend tried one more time at the door. I can't believe you're throwing away 2 years over money. I'm not throwing anything away. You did when you decided bills were optional. I said I was going to pay you back. Your word stopped meaning anything around month 3 of not paying. So that's it. We're just done. We were done when you said I was acting like your dad for basic relationship communication. I was having a bad day, and rather than apologize, you went out and spent money you didn't have on fun you couldn't afford, then came home smelling like someone else's perfume. His face went red. I wasn't. Save it! Get your stuff and go! He took most of his clothes, his makeup, his shoes, left the TV in the bedroom. I bought it. $380 at Best Buy. The PlayStation, also mine, $500, and a bunch of kitchen stuff, all mine. They pulled away at 11:47 a.m. Got a text from his friend's phone an hour later. You're showing your true colors. Can't believe I wasted 2 years on someone so controlling and cheap. I'm staying at my mom's until you apologize and turn my phone back on and admit you overreacted. We can fix this if you just admit you were wrong. I replied, you owe me $2,360. Pay that, and you can come get anything you left behind. Otherwise, it's staying as collateral. He sent back like 15 angry texts, didn't read them. Monday morning, my apartment manager called. Got a weird call from someone claiming to be your ex-boyfriend saying he's locked out and needs access. He's not on the lease. He moved out Saturday. Don't give him access. That's what I figured. Just wanted to confirm. Tuesday afternoon, his brother showed up at my work. Somehow got past the front desk. Yo, you need to stop being a jerk and give him stuff back. Security was already walking over. Ma'am, do you have an appointment? I don't need an appointment to talk to this. You need to leave now. Head of security not playing. He pointed at me. This isn't over. They escorted him out. I filed an incident report. They banned him from the building. Wednesday, I came home to find someone trying my doorknob. Scratches around the lock. Checked the security camera I'd installed over the weekend. Bought it Sunday, $120. Best investment ever. Footage showed him trying to get in at 2:15 p.m. Tried his old key. Didn't work. Changed the lock Sunday for $220. Tried picking it with something. Gave up after 10 minutes. Sent the video to police. They called him. I'm calling my lawyer. Cool. My door camera caught everything. Have your lawyer call my lawyer. He didn't have a lawyer. Friday night, my car was keyed. Driver's side, hood to trunk, deep gouges. Checked the camera. Too dark to see who did it, but saw someone in a hoodie at 2:34 a.m. Filed a police report. Filed an insurance claim. $500 deductible. Got served with small claims papers the next week. He was suing me for $4,500. the value of his belongings I was legally holding plus emotional distress. Called a buddy who's a paralegal. He laughed. He's got no case. File a counterclaim for what he owes you. File for $2,960 plus my deductible for the keying. $500 since he was the only person with motive. $2,960 total. Core date for weeks out. Update 2. The next 3 weeks were insane. His friends started a group chat talking trash about me. Someone accidentally added my buddy, who screenshot everything and sent it to me. Best quotes. He's such a narcissist. Typical man using money to control women. Always knew he was cheap. Remember how he never wanted to go to that expensive brunch place? He's better off without her. She probably has a small D anyway. Classy. His mom posted on Facebook. Friends sent me screenshots praying for her son who's being financially abused by his ex. Please share resources for men escaping controlling relationships. Folded hands. Broken heart. Never mention me by name, but tag my ex-boyfriend in it. Got 89 shares. Then his cousin emailed my work email. No idea how she got it. I know you're upset, but he's really struggling. He lost a retail job because he couldn't reliably get there without a phone or car. His mom's house is 40 minutes from everything. He's applying everywhere, but nobody's hiring. Can't you just let this go? Be the bigger person, replied from my personal email. He lost his job because he made choices with consequences. Not my problem. See you in court. He replied with a rant about compassion. Blocked him. 2 weeks before court, his new girlfriend, female, already sent me a Facebook message request. Madeline, you got your point across. Just give him the stuff back. Don't be a child about this. Tell him to pay what he owes. He doesn't have $2,000. He's broke. Should have paid his bills when he had a job. You know what? Forget it. I'll buy him new clothes. You can keep that junk. Cool. See you never. She sent 3 more messages threatening to handle this herself if I didn't do the right thing. Screenshot them all. Sent to police. They called her, apparently explained what would happen if she showed up at my place. Never heard from her again. Court day arrived. I brought printed bank statements, 48 pages. Printed texts where he acknowledged owing money, 12 pages. The lease, his name, nowhere on it. Photos of the belongings he claimed were worth $4,500, mostly Forever 21 clothes, maybe $600 value. Receipt for the TV and PlayStation proving I bought them 2 years before he moved in. Photos of my keyed car. Security footage of him trying to break in. His Venmo history showing no payments for months. Screenshots of his Instagram showing him at bars, clubs, while claiming he was broke. He brought his mom, his new girlfriend, tears, and a printed sheet of items I was withholding that included my TV and PlayStation. Judge asked him to present his case first. Cue the waterworks. Your Honor, she's holding my belongings hostage because I broke up with her. She's trying to punish me for leaving. I just want my things back. Judge looked at me. Your Honor, he owes me $2,760 in documented unpaid bills over 6 months. He was not a legal tenant. His name appears nowhere on my lease. He abandoned property when he moved out. I offered to return his actual belongings once the debt is paid. The TV and PlayStation he's claiming are mine. I have purchase receipts from before he moved in. Judge spent 15 minutes reading through everything. Looked up at him. Ma'am, did you pay these bills? I was going to. He didn't get a chance to respond. According to these texts, he asked you multiple times over several months. You were struggling financially. Yet, according to these social media posts from your own account, you were at clubs and restaurants during the same period. His new girlfriend tried to jump in. Your Honor, he was... Sir, you're not a party to this case. Sit down or leave. He sat. Judge continued flipping through my evidence. Stopped at the break-in footage. Is this you trying to enter his apartment? That's my apartment. My things are in there. You're not on the lease. That's his apartment. This is attempted breaking and entering. His mom stood up. She just wanted her property. Ma'am, sit down. Judge looked at the keying photos. Do you know anything about this damage to his vehicle? No. Too quick. Too defensive. It happened 3 days after he removed you as a driver, and you made several threatening statements via text. Circumstantial, but noted. Read through more. Looked at his list of items. You're claiming a TV and gaming console worth $808. Yes, they're mine. I have receipts showing I purchased them 2 years before you even moved in. They're not yours. His face went red. But I use them. Using something doesn't make it yours. Finally, Judge looked up. Here's my ruling. The defendant owes the plaintiff $2,860 in unpaid bills. The plaintiff has proven the debt with documentation and text acknowledgments. The defendant's claim that belongings are being held hostage is negated by the fact that the plaintiff has a legal right to hold property as collateral for debt. His mom gasped. His girlfriend's jaw dropped. The TV and gaming console are the plaintiff's property based on receipts. The defendant has 60 days to pay the $2,860 debt. Upon payment, the plaintiff must return his actual personal belongings, clothing, personal items, and similar effects. Looked at me. Regarding the keying damage, insufficient evidence for this court. File criminally if you wish to pursue. Regarding the attempted break-in, that's a criminal matter, not civil. I suggest you don't attempt that again. Then back to both of us. The defendant's claim is dismissed entirely. He owes the plaintiff $2,360 plus court costs of $185. Total $2,545. Judgment for the plaintiff. Slammed the gavel outside the courthouse. His mom lost it. This is Bull's. Ma'am, calm down. Bailiff had followed us out. She pointed at me. You're a horrible person. He's broke because of you. He's broke because he spent money on fun instead of bills. That's on him. His new girlfriend stepped up. You got what you wanted. Happy now? Yeah, I'm satisfied. The court agreed with basic contract law and personal responsibility. His mom grabbed his arm. Come on, baby, we'll figure this out. As I walked away, I heard him. We'll find a way, Mom. Just stop. I can't deal with this right now. They drove off. Final update. 60 days later, no payment arrived. Filed for wage garnishment. Judge approved it since he now had a new job at a coffee shop, $13 per hour. His paycheck started getting garnished, 15% per check until the debt was paid. Got a call from his mom. Blocked. Send me emails instead. You're destroying him. He can barely afford gas. How is he supposed to live? Didn't respond. His new girlfriend tried one more time via Instagram DM. Real talk. You're ruining his life. Over $2,000. Just let go, Madeline. Karma will get him. Karma already got him. It's called consequences. Blocked her, too. 3.5 months after the judgment, the garnishment finished. Total collected $2,545. Texted him. Debt paid. Your belongings are ready for pickup. You have 7 days to coordinate pickup or I'm donating everything. He replied, my girlfriend will pick them up. Saturday at 2:00 p.m. He had 1 hour. He showed up at 1:55 p.m. He stayed in the car, had everything boxed up. 3 boxes of clothes, 2 boxes of shoes, 1 box of random items, maybe $800 worth of stuff total. I have receipts, the TV's mine. He said he was wrong. The court agreed. He loaded the boxes, stopped. Look, I don't know the whole story and don't care, but for what it's worth, he talks about money constantly, every day, stresses about every purchase. Maybe you did him a favor teaching that lesson? Not my problem anymore. He left. That was 2 months ago. Heard through friends that he's still with his girlfriend. They split everything 50-50. He makes her Venmo him immediately. He works full-time now at the coffee shop, plus weekend shifts at the grocery store. His mom still posts vague Facebook rants about financial abuse. She tells people I stole from him. Don't care. I have the court judgment framed on my wall. The car I wouldn't let him drive anymore. I sold it last month for $500. Used that money for a down payment on a newer car. He saw it was gone somehow. Mutual friend probably told him and texted, you sold his car. You were never on the title. Not sure how many times we need to go over this. He replied with more angry texts, block the new number. Aww. Dating someone new now. I've got my own phone plan, my own car, my own place. We split dinner bills. He pays me his half of rent on time every month since he moved in last month. His name's on the lease this time. When he goes out with friends, he just tells me where he'll be, because that's what normal people do in relationships. No drama, no, stop acting like my dad. Just basic adult communication. Ran into my ex at a grocery store last week. He saw me, turned red, and went down a different aisle. His girlfriend was with him, pushing the cart. Looked exhausted. Life's good now. Learned an important lesson. When someone tells you they don't need you acting like something, believe them and stop doing everything else for them too. He wanted independence from my controlling behavior. He got complete independence from my phone plan, my car, my apartment, my Netflix, my Spotify, and my wallet. Turns out being an adult comes with paying adult bills. Wild concept.